Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. Okay, so now in today's video where I'm gonna be answering a few of your questions. I don't know how many I'm gonna get through today, but while I'm answering your questions, I'm gonna be getting ready for something else. So let's get to the video. So the first question, can your natural hair have split ends? The simple answer to that is yes. Yes, your natural hair can have split ends, especially if you constantly manipulate your hair, and if you don't properly care for your hair, you will definitely end up with split ends. The next question is, does natural hair shed a lot? Well, it all depends on a few things. Whether or not it depends on the density of your hair. It depends on how you manipulate your hair when you're styling or combing it. It depends on the length of time you go between detangling, and also, hormone issues can also contribute to hair shedding. So those things can cause your hair to shed a lot. Remember, our hair, we shed about 50 to 100 strands of hair each day. So when you start seeing like it looking a little bit more, check what you're doing to make sure that you're not doing something to contribute to it, and also check if you yourself is well. You are well, to see if you are well. All right, so the next question is does natural hair grow faster when it's dirty? Truth is, there is nothing scientific to prove this. Nothing scientific to prove this. However, you will find your hair is manipulated less when it's not washed, so that could also contribute to hair growth. But there is nothing scientifical to prove that dirty hair grows faster. Less manipulated hair will grow faster. The next question is, how can I have natural hair without cutting? How can I have natural hair without cutting? I'm trying to understand this question. How to have natural hair without cutting? Oh, okay. So I think you're asking about transitioning to natural. You don't want to do a big chop. I think that's what the question is asking. See that spot right there, so guys, it's because when talking I'm kind of distracted and not blending properly. What was the question again? How can I have natural hair without cutting? All right, so first thing, you're going to have to, if you're transitioning to natural, you're going to have to do, if you're transitioning to natural, you're going to have to cut and you don't want to do the big chop, you're going to have to use braids and different protective styles to grow it out. And then little by little, you can cut off the ends little by little until you're fully natural. Or you can just cut off like half of it and let it grow out, and then little by little. That way you'll have your natural hair faster. But yeah, protective styling is the way to go, honey. Protective styling and grow out your hair. And snip, 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 little by little. So the next question, if I think all black people have curly hair. The truth is, I've never interfaced with anybody like that is black and they were born with straight hair and they were raised with straight hair. I've never seen it, but if maybe there are, I don't know. But genetics is weird. You can be black with blue eyes, black with blonde hair, so it's not far-fetched that you could be black with straight hair. It's not far-fetched. Genetics is crazy sometimes, guys. Next question, how can I keep my hair curly when it's dry? So first and foremost, you have to use some leave-in conditioner. Face not too bad. As well as you have to use some curl enhancing products as well. So use some curl enhancing products when your hair is wet, and when it dries, it can probably last you 2-3 days, or maybe 4, before you do another moisture cycle. Not so hard, guys. How can straight hair be made curly? I don't know if you're asking about I don't know if you're asking me about like perm hair or straight hair. But to make it curly, use some rods, some curling rods, some rollers. Yeah. What's it like to have naturally curly hair? It's amazing. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I don't even know how long since we have sliced bread, but it's the greatest thing since. How do I maintain curly, my natural curly hairs? Natural curly hair. You're asking me how you can maintain your natural curly hair. I said this so many times, but you need a routine. You need a consistent hair routine that consists of pre-poo, wash, a pre-poo, a shampoo, some deep conditioning, and moisturizing and sealing. So develop a routine that consists of those things, and you'll be surprised at how your hair remains soft. How well you retain your length. You'll be surprised once you have a routine. Also, to maintain your natural curls, you have to learn your hair. You have to learn your hair. So you have to know if you have high porosity or low porosity. You have to learn if you need the lock, you have to learn the type of moisturizing method that works for your hair. You have to learn the different products that work for your hair. So you have to learn your hair. And also the diet, your diet. Learn the diet and figure out if there are some foods in your diet that's affecting your hair game. Because what we put in is what we get out. So if you eat certain things can affect how your hair grow too. I have rough curly hair. How do I soften it? I don't like when people describe them hair as rough, because I think with black people, and I'll get to that with another question. But it's not your hair is rough, it's just that you're not moisturizing your hair properly. So you're probably not using the right products, and you're probably not using a consistent routine to cater to your curls and coils. So it's not, your hair isn't rough, you just not find the right products and routine, guys. So I would say try doing some layering of products, and by that I mean, use some leave-in and some creams, some different things, like layer them on and then seal it all in with some oil, with some sealing oil. And a sealing oil, my favorite sealing oil is the Jamaica castor oil, Jamaica black castor oil. But I have another video talking about sealing oils that you can watch. I'll put it there. This next question, can I make my hair straight again? I never like this question. Why would you want to make your nice beautiful curls straight again? And especially if you're talking about the toxic chemicals of a perm or some texturizer or whatever. I don't recommend using perm or a texturizer. And that's because that's personal for me. I just don't like them. Curly hair to my thing, natural hair to my thing. And I'm not saying never, because you never know what might happen in the future, and I might just get frustrated one day and cream it. I may just get frustrated one day and put a perm in here. The other way you can get your natural hair curly, your curls straight is through blow drying. You can blow it out. And then use a flat iron to straighten it. But guys, don't just put the source of heat on your hair like that. Make sure to use some heat protector. Is that the word, heat protector? Heat protectant. Heat protector. Protect your hair, guys. You have to protect your hair from the heat, because heat damage is no joke. You might get heat damage and have to just start all over from scratch. I'm sure you don't want to do that. When the heavens know why me I put on this bronzer so long. The next question, why has my curly hair turned straight? I literally just answered this. I don't know if you've used heat on your hair, but the possibility of you having your hair is gone straight and not coming back curly is due to heat. Heat damage, guys. It's no joke. You probably have to cut it off like I said a while ago. Heat damage, guys. It's no joke. Do I brush my hair? And I'm assuming you're talking with a bristle brush. Yes and no. Yes, I do brush my hair. Like if I'm doing an updo, I'll brush it in. But in terms of like brushing out my hair, my strands, no, I don't. I don't. I use a white tooth comb, a pick, or my detangler brush, my detangling brush. Other than that, ain't no brushing going on over here, honey. We don't brush our strands because brushing your hair is going to disrupt the curls. It's going to disrupt the curls, and you don't want to disrupt your curls and cause the curls to get frizzy and break. How can you know your curl pattern? For me, let me start off with this disclaimer. I don't really think knowing your curl pattern is that much important, but for some people it is. Where's my brush? For some people it is, but how you can know your curl pattern? Because I think your porosity is better to know than curl pattern. So knowing your porosity for me is way better than knowing your curl pattern. But if you want to know your curl pattern, there is a chart out there that this man that used to take care of Oprah here, he came up with it. So you can look it up. I don't remember his name offhand right now. I think it's Andre something. I can't remember offhand right now his name. So you can look it up and see what your curl pattern is. And I guess maybe it is good to know your curl pattern, so you know which YouTubers you can actually follow. And be smart about it, because a lot of these YouTubers are putting 4C in their description and then don't have 4C here. So be wise about that too. But like I said, knowing whether you're high porosity, low porosity, or middle in the middle there, so normal, regular, average, is more important, because then that will now help you to know how to moisturize your hair and care for your hair better than knowing if you have coils or curls or waves. Next question, should you comb your hair when it's dry? Oh girl, no. Nope. That's a big no. When your hair dry, girl, you know how much damage you can cause your hair when you pull it out, when you comb it dry? No, girl, you're going to end up pulling out your hair too much. Oh, look like I was probably too close to the camera because I look so much better from a distance. But girl, no, do not do that. You don't, because you're going to cause unnecessary breakage, splits. Ooh, I cannot get all a headache from combing out your hair when it dry. Don't stress out your hair like that, guys. Don't do it. Oh, I have 1 hour to go, guys. How can you love your natural hair? Just love it. Stop thinking of your hair as a burden and a task. Just love your hair like you would love it if it's permed. Just love on your hair. There's no other advice I can give for that question. Just love it. Stop thinking of it like a burden. I purposefully left this question for last because it's a heavy question. It says, why is natural hair considered ugly to a lot of people? The truth is, natural hair is considered ugly to a lot of people because of slavery, and because slavery which has led to even colorism within the black community. So even black people are considering black hair ugly. Look at my hair. There is like nothing ugly about my hair. But people still consider black hair to be, natural hair to be ugly because of slavery. We were taught and programmed to believe that anything that is black is ugly or it doesn't look good. And you will notice that a lot of things, even in society now, globally, it's always, when it is bad, it is referred to as black. It is the truth. It is what it is. Anything black is considered ugly and tough, even within the black community. In the black community, a lot of times, even the women who are fairer, lighter skinned, are usually considered to be gorgeous and beautiful. And when you're a dark skin like me, you're pretty for a black girl. Why can't I just be pretty? And so, slavery has messed us up, honey. But listen, love yourself, love who you are and who God made you to be and what you were created and called to be in this earth. You are beautiful, you're smart, you're attractive. You are all that, a bag of chips and more. Love yourself, love your hair, love who you are. And this is the end of the video. Remember to like, share, subscribe, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend. And until next time, guys, me, you are you. Walk good.